You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Anciental, who says, rant about the music recommendations you get from friends and fans. How you generally feel about Rex, what types of things you seem to get wrecked most often, best or worst Rex, whatever. I love to get recommendations on anything from people. I would love it if people just like recommended me shit all the time. I'm not gonna like most of it. Don't worry about that. Like, I don't like most things, but I'm always willing to try new shit if it's put in front of me. I don't have a lot of avenues or means to just like find out about things. Trying to just like listen to every single song that comes out is a lot, and there's no one source who I trust, like, oh, everything they tell me is good is going to be good. I usually will give things that Anthony Fantano gives a good score a try. I don't like all of it, but, I've found a lot of great music through him. Sometimes people have sent me stuff and I've loved it. Sometimes not so much. I think that the biggest difficulty comes down to people will recommend me things because they think it's similar to the stuff they know I like, but they don't really understand why I like the things I like. That's the biggest difference, is that you might hear one rapper and another rapper and you think, oh, they have similar voices or similar flows, and so you'd probably like this guy because he sounds kind of like that guy. And then I listen to it and I'm focusing on the beats and the song structures and the subject matter, and even if they sound kind of similar voice-wise, the appeal is completely different to me, So, it's difficult to make recommendations, especially to somebody like me whose tastes are very specific and who, the common element in all the things I like is not necessarily so easy to find. I mean, when it comes to music, a safe bet is that if it's more dense, I'm more likely to enjoy it. If the song structures are not so, simplistic, if there's, multiple parts to the songs, if I don't necessarily like overly clean production, but I want there to be an element of some kind of thing that makes it sonically unique, more textured music. There's a lot of contributing factors, and again, I'm still going to be picky. Even something that seems like it ticks all my boxes still might not appeal to me for some esoteric reason, but that doesn't mean it's not worth it, because if I do get a recommendation I like, I'll be happy. I generally, especially when it comes to music, I pretty much check out anything I get recommended. Again, I like very, very little of it, but I will check it out just because I want to find new music. If it's something more complicated than that, I'll usually watch YouTube videos if I get recommended them, if they seem interesting or if it's about a subject I'm interested in. If it's like an anime, I'm going to watch everything anyways, so, I'm not likely to take that kind of recommendation, but, and I already have heard of everything. If it's something in another medium, I might be less likely to check it out. Like, if somebody recommends me a comic, I don't really typically read comics, so I'm not gonna know how to make time for that in the same way. But yeah, throw your recommendations my way. I at least, even if I don't consume it, I like knowing about things. I like knowing what my fans are interested in and what people think I would be interested in, even just from a matter of understanding how people perceive me. All of that is interesting. So by all means, send the recommendations my way.